Let's talk about one of the craziest stories in crypto that is happening right now in 2024. In just 1 month, XRP has done what no one thought was possible, delivering a jaw-dropping 4x, adding over $100 billion to its valuation. It's now the number 3 cryptocurrency by market cap, dethroning Solana and even USDT. So why is this happening? What exactly is going on? This will be the only video you need to understand everything going on with XRP right now and the exciting plans they have in the pipeline. You're not going to want to miss this. My name is Kareem, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Crypto Code by ICN Talks, where we break down the latest moves in the crypto space. Today's episode is all about XRP, Ripple's rocket ship that's redefining the crypto landscape. We'll cover everything from the conception of Ripple. We'll also touch on its monumental battle and victory against the SEC, and we'll cover the highly anticipated launch of their stablecoin, RLUSD. Adding a stablecoin right now is going to be game-changing. I know it can get very confusing with all these specific terms that they use in their ecosystem like XRP, Ripple, XRP Ledger, XRP Net, and RLUSD. So to make it easier for you, I'll explain exactly what these are right now so that the rest of the video is easier for you to understand. So Ripple is essentially the parent company. XRP Ledger, or XRPL, is the blockchain that is making all these transactions work, and so far there have been billions of transactions on this chain. XRP Net refers to a payment network that leverages XRP as a bridge asset for transferring value. It specifically highlights the network of Ripple partners and financial institutions using XRP for payments. And XRP is the cryptocurrency that powers settlements and liquidity within their ecosystem. And finally, RLUSD is a new US dollar stablecoin that is about to launch on their network. Cool, so we're all caught up. Stick with me. To understand XRP's incredible rise, we need to go back to its origins. Ripple Labs, founded in 2012, was conceived with the idea that a blockchain-based solution could revolutionize global payments. Their mission was to build a network capable of settling cross-border transactions in seconds, not days, at a fraction of the cost of traditional systems like SWIFT. XRP was born as the digital asset to power this ecosystem, promising speed, scalability, and low fees. Ripple's vision was essentially to modernize outdated financial systems that still relied on clunky and slow processes. At the time, sending money internationally could take days, incur massive fees, and involve a web of intermediaries. Ripple saw the opportunity to change this, with XRP serving as the bridge currency, enabling seamless cross-border transactions. So while Bitcoin aimed to be digital gold and Ethereum wanted to be the world's computer, Ripple laser focused on disrupting international finance. This gave them a clear identity, but also brought challenges as their use case leaned heavily into the world of traditional finance and banking. And one factor often overlooked in XRP's success is Ripple's strategic approach to managing its circulating supply. They have an interesting case of tokenomics. Unlike Bitcoin, where tokens are mined over time, XRP's entire supply of 100 billion tokens was pre-mined at inception. This gives Ripple complete control over its distribution. However, to ensure trust and market stability, Ripple locked away 55 billion XRP into an escrow account in 2017. And this escrow system releases 1 billion XRP per month, usually at the beginning of every month, with unused tokens being returned to the escrow. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's around 39 billion XRP remaining in the escrow, which basically means that I think Ripple estimates that the remaining XRP will be released over the next 40 months. So looking at that timeline, it's probably early 2027. And this mechanism and tokenomics ensures Ripple can meet the growing demand for XRP without having to flood the market, trying to prevent extreme price volatility. So why does this matter? Because Ripple's controlled release of XRP essentially does 2 things. Number 1, it ensures a steady stream of funding for ecosystem development. And number 2, it balances demand and supply dynamics to promote long-term adoption. Next up, the SEC saga. So in 2020, Ripple found itself in the fight of its life. The SEC filed a lawsuit alleging that XRP was sold as an unregistered security. For 3 years, Ripple battled in court, arguing that XRP was not a security, but a utility token facilitating real-world payments. Ripple argued that XRP's primary use was enabling fast, low-cost global transactions and not as an investment contract. This legal battle sparked widespread fear and uncertainty in the crypto community, especially since the SEC's actions painted a target on the back of other crypto projects. But in July 2023, Ripple emerged victorious. The court ruled that XRP's sales on secondary markets did not constitute securities transactions. And in the latest ruling that happened in August of this year, Ripple was ordered to pay a $125 million fine, which is far less than the $2 billion fine the SEC tried to get. Essentially a slap on the wrist. This decision didn't just clear Ripple, it set a precedent for crypto regulation, putting an end to years of uncertainty, resparking faith in XRP. And this legal battle became one of the defining moments for the crypto industry. Ripple not only defended itself, but it also paved the way for a clear regulatory landscape. It also showed the resilience of its team and its community, who stood by the project despite the odds. So what were Ripple's moves after winning the case? After the legal clouds cleared, Ripple wasted no time. They announced ambitious plans to expand their on-demand liquidity, or ODL network, targeting untapped markets in Asia and Latin America. To simplify, on-demand liquidity is a flagship product designed by Ripple to revolutionize cross-border payments by eliminating the need for pre-funded accounts in destination currencies. So the way that cross-border payments have been facilitated between banks traditionally is actually quite interesting, but it's not cost-effective or efficient at all. Essentially, financial institutions must hold pre-funded accounts in various countries to settle payments in local currencies, and ODL eliminates this requirement, making it cheaper, faster, scalable, and transparent. So it's basically a no-brainer for financial institutions and the global financial industry that wants to transfer or trade instantly, 24/7, 365 days a year. Next up, I want to talk about why I think we saw a 4x jump in valuation over the past month. Let's talk about RLUSD and why this could be a massive game changer for Ripple. RLUSD is Ripple's brand new stablecoin that is pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. And what sets RLUSD apart is this native integration into Ripple's ecosystem, particularly its on-demand liquidity solution. So why is Ripple entering the stablecoin market now? Well, there are two reasons: utility and control. Ripple's mission has always been about streamlining cross-border payments, and stablecoins are a natural fit. Until now, ODL relied heavily on XRP to bridge currencies. By introducing RLUSD, Ripple adds a fiat-pegged asset that makes it easier for businesses to use ODL without worrying about crypto volatility. Could this be their winning move? This is especially important for banks and payment providers who want the benefit of blockchain without the risk associated with fluctuating asset prices. And let's be real, Ripple is playing the long game here. Stablecoins are the backbone of crypto payments, and controlling its own stablecoin gives Ripple greater flexibility and independence. Instead of relying on third-party stablecoins like USDC or USDT, RLUSD allows Ripple to fully integrate its payment solutions into its own ecosystem. So I know what you're thinking. Do we need another stablecoin? Actually, yes. A stablecoin that is regulated and dedicated to solving cheap and fast cross-border transactions and is available 24/7 will help millions of people around the world transfer money to their families. And on top of that, Ripple has designed RLUSD with compliance in mind and is working very closely with the New York Department of Financial Services to make sure that it's properly regulated. It's fully collateralized and has to follow strict regulatory standards, which is a big deal in a world where stablecoins often face questions over their reserves and transparency. Now, this is where things get really interesting. RLUSD isn't just a stablecoin, it's a strategic move to supercharge Ripple's ecosystem and boost XRP's utility. First, RLUSD complements XRP by acting as a stable counterpart. Think of it this way: XRP remains the bridge asset for liquidity, while RLUSD offers the stability needed for day-to-day transactions. Together, they create a powerful duo that caters to both institutional and retail users. Second, RLUSD strengthens Ripple's value propositions for its ODL solution. By offering a stable asset, Ripple can attract more traditional financial institutions that are hesitant to deal with the volatility of XRP. This expands Ripple's reach and reinforces its dominance in the cross-border payment space. And lastly, RLUSD could indirectly benefit XRP's price and adoption. As more businesses and users adopt RLUSD, the demand for XRP's infrastructure, and by extension XRP, grows. It's a win-win situation for Ripple and its ecosystem, and I believe their stablecoin will be widely adopted in the next 12 months, the same as USDC or even USDT. So looking ahead to 2025, Ripple's roadmap is ambitious and exciting. They include 1. Expanding OTL to cover 80% of the global payments market, 2. Launching an enterprise-grade stablecoin for central banks, and 3. Accelerating adoption of CBDCs powered by the XRP ledger in collaboration with governments. If successful, these initiatives will position Ripple as a critical infrastructure layer for global finance, bridging traditional systems with the blockchain revolution. Now let's talk investment strategy. With XRP's price skyrocketing, is it a good time as an investor to buy? Well, the current market cap is around $132 billion. I have strong conviction that their stablecoin will gain massive adoption and will soon be sitting in the top 20 on its own. Guys, all we want to do is get you thinking. Before we started doing the research on this, I felt like I knew enough about Ripple and XRP, but as the team and I were doing more research, we realized there's so much that they're building and they've been fighting with the SEC for so long. It's such an interesting solution that they're working towards. They're coming against Swift, which is a massive player in the global banking system. And if you knew 5 years ago how it was to transfer money internationally, it would take days and it wouldn't even work over the weekends, and sometimes it would cost a lot of money as well. So I just want to get you thinking that their opportunity here is much bigger than just $100 billion. This could be trillions of dollars worth of opportunity in the future. So think about this. If USDT is valued at $130 billion and USDC is $40 billion, I believe that RLUSD Ripple's own stablecoin could bring another $100 billion easily in valuation for Ripple in the next 12 months. And with that in mind, I have strong conviction that XRP could hit another 2 or 3x over the next 12 months. But what do I know? It could happen in a week. It's never a boring day in crypto. Guys, we launched our flagship ecosystem product, ICN.live. It's a brand new and fresh Web3 news platform where you can find articles in gaming, AI, blockchain, and of course, Bitcoin. And if you're interested in receiving great insights and market updates straight to your email, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. You can find all the links in the description below. See you next week.